Welcome back, Behind the Bolt with Nick Hardwick. I am Jordan Bean, and in honor of DJ Fluker's interview you just did, it's the fourth quarter.
Fourth
quarter here on Behind the Bolt.
It's time to get rowdy.
The MVP of that interview that you did, we can get rowdy, but the MVP of that interview you just did with him was DJ Fluker's chair for not breaking when he was shaking and stomping and getting into it. I was getting a little afraid we might have put him on the injured list. Broken chair.
We'll add to the list of injured players.
Last thing we need is...
Oh, I feel bad for the chair. We should apologize.
We should apologize to the chair. And hopefully the Chargers will be apologizing to the Chicago Bears after this upcoming Monday night game as they slap them down and get a much-needed win. A lot of familiar names in perhaps an unfamiliar place. It's like they've reassembled a lot of past Denver glory or not so glory in Chicago.
They're starting to establish themselves. They got a whole new management crew up top, general manager. John Fox from Denver is the new head coach. Adam Gase, the offensive coordinator. Vic Fangio comes from that fantastic San Francisco 49ers defense. It's a team that just let go of their middle linebacker, Bostic, traded away Jared Allen, trying to establish who they're going to become.
It's a transitional time for the Bears, but their 2 wins have come against AFC West opponents, the only 2 that they have. And as you said earlier to me before we started rolling, John Fox may know a thing or two about playing AFC West teams, having a little bit of success there.
I would think he's got a handle on the AFC West as far as knowing the personnel, knowing the schemes. So that presents a challenge. It's almost as if you're going against another divisional opponent.
When you look at their offense, what do you see, especially now with the return of Sam Davis's whole Gamecock, Alshon Jeffrey?
Since Alshon has returned to the lineup from injury, Chicago was able to score 34 points against the Detroit Lions, which is a lot better than their 20-point average. So he's really provided a spark. He's a big man. He's 6'3", huge catching radius, big mitts on him. And as I like to say, he eats cornflakes off the top of a lot of DBs' heads. Big-time difference maker, have to find a way to shut down Alshon Jeffrey. At tight end, they got Martellus Bennett, who is a retread from Dallas and then to the New York Giants, and now he's really blossoming in this Chicago Bears offense. Last year with Jay Cutler, he had 90 catches for over 900 yards. This year, he's got 37. He leads their team. Big target, 6'7", 285-pound man. Going to have to find a way to slow him down. Matt Forte is out of the lineup, which last week they put in their backup, Langford, who the guys talked about pretty highly of. They said he's no Matt Forte, of course, but he does a nice job and he's got a lot of speed.
Well, I would ask Sam Davis, who went to South Carolina like Alshon Jeffrey, if we talked enough, if we pumped the tires enough on Alshon. He was watching videos of him instead of watching us do this show, so I guess we'll just move on and start talking about Vic Fangio's defense. And they have a guy in Chicago, first year with the team, that you hated, maybe more than any other player, which I find interesting, that you hated playing against.
Longtime Raven, now Bear, Pernell McPhee, outside linebacker, 6'3", 275 pounds, which is massive for an outside linebacker. Every time we were going to play the Baltimore Ravens, I would hope to see him on that injury report because he has a way when he comes into the middle of mixing it up on nickel, third down situations. He's blinding fast, but he's also got the power. He's got 4 sacks on the season.